you start yourself, please.
John, just 2 games of the season left. Is this a season you're looking forward to getting into the summer and finding out what's going to happen in a reset?
Yeah, obviously the season hasn't been good enough, and everyone's well aware of that. So I think everyone obviously have got to concentrate on these 2 games, but everyone's looking forward to the summer.
How much of a distraction is it to you not knowing what's going to happen?
It's not really a distraction, to be honest, because we've got 2 games left in 4 or 5 days, so the boys are just concentrating on that.
John, how is it important that you end the season at Ibrox with a positive performance, a positive result, and send the fans off? Obviously not happy how the season's gone, but with promise looking ahead to the start of the next campaign.
Yeah, it's important, as was the weekend there to get the win. It was important these next 2 games we finish the season strongly, because we have to go in the summer with something, so it's important we do that.
So we're going into the summer with something. Do you think it is important that you keep a positive mindset, you don't look back at what's happened over this year? It's been difficult on and off the pitch for the club, and you just start to look forward now?
Yeah, everyone's well aware that the season's not been good enough for a number of reasons, but it's important we finish the season with 2 wins and 2 good performances.
John, we're talking to Balogun after the game. He was discussing his own situation, how he hopes to stay here. Just your point of view, how much you enjoy playing with the big man, and how much would you like to see him back here again next year?
Yeah, obviously Balo's been a great servant to Rangers, so I think he's made it clear that he wants to stay, and obviously that's out of his hands and out of everyone else's hands, but yeah, it'd be good to see him stay.
37, he's still in decent nick for that age, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. I think age doesn't really matter when you're playing like that. You see a lot of footballers nowadays, they play well into their 30s, so I don't think age should be taken into consideration when looking at stuff like that, because if you keep yourself fit and you keep yourself in good condition, that shouldn't really come into it.
What's he like in the dressing room? I mean, we know he's obviously a senior player, but what's his sort of character in there? What stuff does he do to help the guys in the team and the rest of the boys?
Yeah, he is what you see. He's a senior figure in our dressing room alongside Skip, and he's been here for a long time, so he's a good person to have about the place, and he's enjoyable to play with as well.
He strikes me as somebody that sort of doesn't master things. If he's got something to say, if he's got something off his chest, he'll do it. Is that the type of characters you need at a club like this?
Yeah, you need characters at a club like this, and you need experience, and that's what he brings.
John, the manager said on Friday that he felt it was important decisions were made at the club because of a lot of uncertainty, even among the players for the contracts and stuff like that. You felt any of that in the judgment, that kind of uncertainty?
Yeah, I think potentially if you're coming towards the end of your contract, there's always going to be that uncertainty, but I think the group's concentrated a lot on getting the win at the weekend, and everyone's focusing on the last 2 games, but I think if you're going out of contract in the summer, then naturally part of your mind will be on what's happening next summer, and that's only natural for anyone. I think anyone in that position would be the exact same.
Has there been any update on your own situation contract-wise?
No, I've heard nothing. I've heard nothing at all, so no, nothing.
How have you assessed your own season, John?
I think I've played a lot of football. I think it's been a up and down season. I think obviously at the start of the season, if you told me I'd play this number of games, and I would have taken it. But as I say, it's difficult to look at yourself, because a season as a whole hasn't gone how we've wanted as a club. But myself personally, I've played a lot of football and I've got back in the national setup, so it's been okay.
You'd like to think any new manager that's looking on potentially would see you as somebody that they would want, obviously, a long term?
Yeah, fingers crossed, yeah.
John, what have you made of Barry's time in the job and the impact he's had?
I think it's been a difficult time for him to come in. It's been difficult for anyone to come in the position he came in at, but I think the first week he had in the job was really good when we had that spell, and obviously there's going to be difficult moments, but I think I was glad for him at the weekend when we got that win, and everyone else, because we needed it, because the form before that wasn't good. But me personally, I've enjoyed working under him. What you see is what you get. He's honest, and I like that with him, because if he doesn't like something, he'll tell you, and if he does like something, he'll say it. So everyone knows where they stand, and yeah, I think everyone's enjoyed working under him.
Clearly he would like the job full time. I don't know if that will happen. Would you like to see him stay in some capacity, whether that's in the top job or involved in the coaching in some way?
Yeah, look, that's out of my hands, but as I can say, everyone has a good relationship with him, so I'm sure everyone would like to see him stay, but that's out of my hands.
John, if you away in the summer and there's no update on your contract, will that kind of feel unsettling? Would you like some clarity before you go away in terms of what's going to happen in this situation?
Yeah, as I said, I obviously spoke about it a bit early on this season with the club, October time maybe, but apart from that, there's been not much communication. So yeah, look, I'll just play these last 2 games, go away with Scotland, hopefully be involved in them too, and see what happens.
Is that just because you think, because all uncertainty around the club, that those kind of issues are getting sort of put to the side, well, the bigger issues in terms of the takeover are taken care of?
Yeah, potentially. I think a number of lads are in the same position, so we'll just need to wait and see what happens.
John,
Last ones.
what do you as a player think when you hear managers linked with the post pretty much every day, the latest being David Ancelotti?
I don't think too much, to be honest. I mean, I'll think about it when someone gets announced, but until then, let's just play football and see what these next 2 games bring.
Thank you very much, guys.
Cheers, guys.